I'm going to be reviewing this smart electric pump. This will allow you to inflate your tire pressure, and it'll automatically turn off when it gets to the desired pressure. You can fill up all these different kinds of things with air. So let's open the box and see what's inside. You have a USB cord. You have a couple different nozzles depending on what you're inflating. It comes with a manual, of course. And then you have the device itself. Let's peel off the plastic. It's got a nice large screen on it. You'll need to install the cord, just plugs right in and twists on. It's not a very long cord, but I found it to be long enough. On the front, you'll see this button console. It's got a power button in the middle, pressure up, pressure down, and also a couple buttons to adjust modes. It's nice and clicky, so let's test it out and see how it works. I'm testing it out on a big camper. I really like this inflator because it can actually fill up these tires for this camper. Not all of these do that, but this one stated that it can, so we're going to test it out. I set it to 65 PSI, and it is inflating it all the way up. And once it's inflated all the way to 65, it shuts off after a second, which is just perfect. To turn it on, you hold the power button, cycle through to the PSI indicator, adjust that as needed. For these camper tires, it is 65 PSI. Once you get to that, plug it into your tire. I did check the tire first to see how accurate the inflator would be, and it showed that the current pressure is roughly the same. Then once it's hooked up, just push the power button again, set it down, and let it go. It does take a minute or two, but for the convenience of being able to do it on the go, I think that's worth the trade. Of course, it'll take longer if your tire's lower pressure, but I found that I could actually inflate all 4 of these tires on this huge camper when this inflator is fully charged. You can see the green power indicator there, indicating that it's fully charged. Then, of course, disconnect it from the tire and move on to the next one. I did verify, of course, that it did, in fact, inflate it all the way to 65, and it did. So this is definitely a very handy tool to have. It'll inflate anything from basketballs all the way up to these large campers. If you want a very portable, very easy to use inflator, I recommend it. If you'd like to purchase it, there's a link in the description. We get a small commission and it would really help us out. I'm Chris, and with my wife Abby's help, I'm on a quest to review literally everything sold on Amazon. So if there's something that you need a review of, literally just tell me. Let me know in a comment, and I'll literally buy it and just review it for you. Literally.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense.